Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as promised, I'm going to show you the rest of my plants for my winter 2019 houseplant tour. So this is my bedroom, and that's a southern exposed window. During the winter, the sun isn't really strong here. I live in New England. Most of these plants are just getting bright and direct light throughout the day. I did move my Thai constellation to this room, and I'm going to see how it does. I also use a humidifier. If you want to see a complete humidifier review, let me know in the comments down below, and I can definitely talk about this. I really like it a lot. It's the Oskar little humidifier by Stadler form. But anyway, I'm going to show you the plants that I have in this little corner. This is my Hoya Bella. The leaves are really beautiful and petite, and this Hoya really likes to trail down like a bookshelf or in a hanging pot, and it really does bloom a lot in the spring and summer. I highly recommend this Hoya if you like blooms. And then on this little shelf I have Hoya Fitchy. This Hoya also blooms a lot, and the leaves are just absolutely beautiful. I've always loved this Hoya. And the blooms have like a citrus scent. I have a spring cactus right there, which has really beautiful blooms. This is Hoya enduensis, which is so beautiful. I'm really hoping it will survive the winter. So far, so good. It actually has a new leaf that's growing, and I think it really does appreciate the humidifier. There's my small variegated Hindu rope. This is my Hoya rotundiflora. It is so cute. Love this plant. It's really easy care, and it's just so beautiful. I love the way it looks like trailing down this little table. This is actually a vintage plant table. I got it from a thrift shop. Then here's my Thai constellation. It seems to like this location. I did repot it in a plastic nursery pot, and it's just in a little plant stand. I'm really hoping the humidifier will prevent these leaves from browning even more. This is another spring cactus. It really thrives in this location. It always looks so healthy, and there's so much new growth from the spring and summer. I think it really likes all this light. This is my other Hoya Potsy Chiang Mai. This guy really does collect a lot of dust, so you have to kind of wash it off quite often because the leaves are so large. Like, it already looks dusty. I need to put it in the shower. This is Hoya melliflua. Really beautiful. This is Hoya Lisa, and it always does really well for me. It definitely goes dormant in the winter. I haven't noticed any growth since the spring and summer. This is Hoya Callisto Phyla shortleaf, and this is one of the plants I got from Thailand. I really hope I can get this to bloom. The blooms are gorgeous. They're red and yellow. It's such a gorgeous plant. And then over here, this is Hoya Carryi Variegata. I was only able to get this to grow when I had it outside during the summer, so I definitely recommend keeping yours outside under shade if you have trouble growing it inside. When I grew it inside, if any leaves grew, they would just fall off eventually, so definitely try to keep it outside in the summer. They just love it. And then on the floor, I have these little Hoyas. I definitely need to put them on like a little table. We have another Hoya rotundiflora from my friend Joyce. Another Hoya Lisa, Hoya Webergii, Hoya macrophylla variegata. This is Hoya pachaclado new moon. It's really beautiful. All right, now we're gonna go. I want to show you something. All right, so excuse my bathroom. It's super messy, but I just wanted to show you this Hoya patella pink. I had it featured in my houseplant tour yesterday, and someone mentioned that it looked kind of dusty, and I realized, you know what, I don't think I've really washed this since I've gotten it. It is a fuzzy plant, so fuzz can sometimes look like dust, but I just gave it a good wash in the shower, on just like the gentle shower setting. And then what I did is once I washed it, I pointed a fan at it. And I did that because sometimes if you wash off fuzzy leaves, it can cause them to burn because the water sits too long on the leaves since it's inside and there isn't any wind. So I just pointed a fan at the plant to encourage the water to evaporate faster, just to avoid any damage to the leaves. So I recommend doing that if you wash off any of your fuzzy plants. And I also have my Thanksgiving cacti in here. It's still blooming. It actually went into full bloom, and these are another round of blooms that are going to open up. But it's just really beautiful. If you want to know how to get your Thanksgiving cacti to bloom, I did make a video on that, so I'll link it down below. All right, so this is my spare room. This is my little pink lipstick plant. It's super tiny. It's probably not in the best location. I might move it. It really hasn't grown that much, but I've been keeping it away from other plants because I did notice some kind of insect on it when I first purchased it, but I haven't noticed anything for a while. Oh, by the way, this is a northern window. This is Hoya Shepherdii, the string bean Hoya. And it actually seems to like this location a lot. It used to be in my southern window and it never grew that much, but it has grown this new leaf right here. And it seems to really like this bright indirect light, so it's doing well. And then I have some Christmas cacti right there. So this is Hoya Regina, and I'm actually thinking of repotting it and just checking out the root system because this plant always looks so sad. And the leaves are paper thin. If anyone has experience with this Hoya, please let me know what the leaves are supposed to feel like, but it definitely looks not in the healthiest state, so I'm not really sure what's going on with this. Okay, and in this room, I just have one of my Monstera plants. This is the one that used to be in my little white planter that was in my bedroom. By the way, this is a northern window. This is my Amac Euphorbia that I keep outside in the summer. I honestly don't know how it's gonna do in here overwintering. I just don't wanna keep it anywhere else. Like, I don't know where to put it. But so far it looks okay in this room. I haven't really watered it much, if at all. And it seems perfectly fine, but it really is beautiful. And it grew a lot when I had it outside in the summer. These are the Hoyas that I got from Lyman Estates in Waltham, and they're all doing really well. There's been a lot of growth. This orchid, Twinkle Pink Profusion, actually has some buds, so it's gonna go into bloom. And it's grown pretty tall, like these little shoots have grown pretty tall. I just can't believe that it's gonna bloom, because this is a northern window, so it's not getting much sun. And this guy's doing really well. This is an orchid, a jewel orchid, and it has the pink veining. My friend Kim got this for me. And there actually is new growth coming from the center. It's kind of difficult to show you, but it looks like a brain. I think it's so cool. This guy is Paphiophyllum Ho Chi Minh. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but the leaves are absolutely beautiful. And it's doing well. A lot of people are saying this type of orchid, it's terrestrial, so it wouldn't do well in the clear pot since the roots are used to being underground, but it seems fine. And it's been doing well and looks healthy, so I think it's perfectly fine in this pot. This is my Hey Arnold orchid. I do not know how to pronounce the name of it, and it seems to be doing well. Out of the orchids that I got from Lyman Estates, I only had to get rid of one of them. I believe it was a dendrobium because it was covered in spider mite. Hey guys, so I realized as I was editing this video that I have a story to tell you that has to do with the dendrobium orchid. So I actually forgot about this. I probably tried to erase this from my memory because I was so upset. But basically that dendrobium orchid did have spider mite and I tried to save it. So I sprayed neem oil and insecticidal soap on the leaves. And then I kept it outside to let it like dry off. And then I remember I was like doing the dishes and like I looked out the window and I noticed that the orchid was gone. And I was like, what the heck? Where did it go? Like, what the heck, where is it? So then I ran outside and I noticed that my dog Chloe had taken it off of the bench and she must have liked the smell of it since it smelled like neem oil. And so she grabbed it and she ate the roots and maybe the leaves. So thankfully it wasn't toxic, but she ate like half of the plant and I had to throw it out because it was just like a wreck. So yeah, it didn't just have spider mite, my dog also ate half of it. So I definitely wasn't very thrilled that that happened since it was an orchid that was from Hawaii. But honestly, I was more just relieved that it wasn't a poisonous plant because she didn't get sick from it and she had no reaction to it. That's really what I cared about, but I was kind of bummed that she attacked my plant. But anyway, I thought that'd be a funny story to just add in here. Anyway, back to the video. But anyway, guys, that is the end of my houseplant tour. If you made it this far, please leave a flower emoji in the comment section or just let me know what your favorite plant was out of my collection. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I really do appreciate you watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.